So here's the thing with a movie like this, with Antwone Fisher specifically. When you take into consideration the time that it was released, this was in the early 2000s specifically, and you really consider that this is based on a true story, right? There are so many people who have been impacted by this movie just by way of exposing their own story. Men, women, all around the world. And it's so amazing how even 20 years later, because this movie was released in 2002, this movie still hits your heart every time. There are moments in this movie that really shake you. There are moments in this movie that really move you on a soul level. And then there are moments in this movie where it's like, how can I be a better person? So if you have a responsibility of, let's say, taking care of a child, if you're watching this movie, it would teach you, I guess, what not to do if you had a child, obviously. But even outside of that, if you're an adult and you're watching this movie, I genuinely believe that this movie has helped a lot of people confess their truth of what may have happened to them when they were younger, or even to help another person in their journey of healing. So this movie isn't just based on a true story. It is literally a life depiction of what someone who's experienced a particular point of trauma or multiple points of trauma can go through and can overcome. Because it's not the end of their life. This was just a really bad interruption into something that will have a beautiful ending after the fact. Yeah, they had to go through all this stuff. Yeah, they had to go through the particulars. But at the end of this, and after much therapy, I'm sure, and good friends and extended points of accountability, they'll be better. They'll be better. So all of this is just simply to say, if you have not watched the movie Antwone Fisher, I need you to do your life a favor and watch this movie today. Or even if you've watched it a time or two before, go back and rewatch it. There is a power in this movie that is really, really, really deep. And it's deep to the point where it's like, yeah, like this needs to be viewed again. Because this is not just another biopic. This is not just another based on a true story. This is a movie that changed a lot of people's life. And we may never hear from them publicly, but I genuinely believe and know that this movie helped a lot of people to acknowledge the fact that, hey, something did happen. And these are the steps that I need to take to confront that thing. So again, I recommend this movie. I recommend it for various reasons, but at the foundation, this is a beautiful story. It is a beautiful moment in film because it's not just another fill-in movie. It is something that could change a person's life. So until next time, peace.